Robbie Wolfe and John Chalet, two of the stars of the American Pickers television show, have been accused of defrauding a vendor in exchange for a vintage fire siren. For the purpose of getting ready for the premiere of Season 26, which will take place on October 15, the History Channel series has been posting throwback snippets on various social media platforms. John Wolfe, who is 61 years old, and Robbie Wolfe, who is the brother of Mike Wolfe, were observed meeting with a vendor in order to examine the rare 1924 Ford Model T that the vendor was selling. As soon as the vendor informed them that it was a family heirloom that he had no intention of selling, the two individuals shifted their focus and investigated the other items that were stored in his shed. In a short amount of time, Jersey John expressed an interest in a vintage siren that was so enormous that he was unable to wrap his head around the size of it. They dragged out the piece of cast iron that had been placed on top of a building in order to provide a community with a vital warning. The piece had been positioned on both sides. The star of American Pickers made a comment on the early electric motor that was included in the piece, which he speculated was from the 1920s. It was reported by the seller that his father was a member of a volunteer fire department, and that the siren had originated from the Richland Township Fire Hall. After stating that only a limited scope would be interested in purchasing the siren, John made an offer of $250 to the vendor and stated that it would only make $50 at a scrap yard. After the reality celebrity made a counteroffer of $400, the seller agreed to meet the reality star halfway at $300. After the video was uploaded to Facebook, a number of followers expressed their belief that the Pickers had deceived the seller. An individual made a comment that read, "Hey guys, let's rip them off." Similar sirens have been sold for more than $1,000, and one of them is currently being offered for sale at a pawn shop that is among the most renowned in the world. Additional fire horns that are smaller in size are going for more than $850. Not able to get away. An additional throwback film that was recently published by the series showed the stars spending a significant amount of money on yet another rare item, despite the fact that they may have undervalued the transaction. As they were looking at the lot of one of the sellers, they noticed a motorcycle that was perched on top of a pole, and they wanted to remove it so that they could examine it more closely. This 4-cylinder motorcycle is one of the rarest motorcycles in the world, John made the observation. "We're not going to walk away from this chassis on a pole. It's amazing that we had the opportunity to even find this bike in the wild," John said in response to Mike's inquiry about whether or not he was interested in purchasing the bicycle. "Simply put, you are unable to notice these things. It's unreal," he continued to say. First, Mike made a tentative offer of $10,000, and then John added an additional $2,000 to the total. Through a counteroffer of $12,200, the lads successfully closed the sale. Fans of the long-running reality picking series American Pickers won't have to wait much longer for fresh episodes of the show. Earlier this month, Robbie disclosed that the upcoming season of American Pickers would premiere on October 15th. While he was sitting on the front porch of a cabin with the film team for the show, he published a shot to Instagram of himself standing alongside them. Filming another new season of American Pickers, Robbie posted on his Instagram account, confirming the launch date and assuring followers that he would see them soon. In the wake of the show's turbulent Season 25, which was received with ratings that were all over the place this spring, the new season has here. The United States Sun made the announcement in May that American Pickers had been extended for 3 more years, despite the fact that the show had a difficult season. They are filming, and they just got back from Louisiana, a source disclosed at the time on the production. They're filming for Season 26, and they have signed on for 3 more years, according to their announcement. Alongside Robbie, John, and Danielle Colby, who is 48 years old, the episode also features Mike, the originator of the series.